Hey everyone, Adam here. Really excited to be here with you today. And I just want to say that I hope that you and your family are safe and that you're healthy during this time with COVID 19. And today's video is going to be in response to COVID 19 and talking about how that has impacted digital companies, how that's impacted economies around the world. And I really want to talk with you about how to continue operating even in these difficult times and what you can do for your business. And I know for a lot of you that are starting out or you've been in business for a few years and you've been growing, it's a very different time because your sales pipeline might have dried up. You might have had clients who were really engaged and ready to start a project, and now they haven't responded to any of your emails or your calls. So, what are we going to do? How are we going to replace those clients and be able to really build up a new sales pipeline during this time, and how to talk about that? And then hopefully being able to communicate a message to the clients who you were talking to before this happened so that they come back around once there's a little bit more confidence and assurity in the market and what they can do going forward before they put money into a website or something else. But again, during this time, with everything going virtual, from networking to trainings to business events, across the board, everything is going to be digital and it's going to be continued so for at least the next few months, if not until the end of the year, because of the impacts and ripple effect that this will have across our society, right? So the biggest thing that you need to think about right now is take stock of your current client base. Who is still interacting with you? Who is still communicating? Who is still doing business as usual, even though they're remote? Figure out what they're doing, figure out their industry, and see if there's other people like them out there that you can talk to, that you can support, that you can really help their business during this time so that they don't have to skip a beat. They don't have to lay off employees. They don't have to suffer either, so that you can help them thrive in this time of difficulty and hardship, right? So that's number one, is kind of pull your current client base, figure out what's working, what's not, take stock of what can you do to shorten, to alter your products or your services to fit a need right now. Now, a lot of companies are looking for solutions to go on overnight or in the next really, really short period of time because they are needing to find a replacement for what they previously had. Now, let's take a case in point with a restaurant, right? A lot of restaurants used to have a simple website, a little bit of online delivery. Maybe they could order online, maybe not. But now they're 100% focused on online because they can't have people in the restaurant dining in. So how are you communicating to these restaurants if you have them as clients, or maybe you're looking for them as clients? How are you communicating to them that you can get them up and running, you can help them take on more orders, be able to bring in more business online and make it easier not only for the customer, but also for the operations side, so that that's costing less money on their side to do online orders, and then the client experience is great so that the two come together to make sure there's a seamless transition and a seamless transaction, right? So that's one example. There's multiple examples, but one of the biggest things that I'll encourage you to do is look at what your target market is. Look at what you're trying to do within the client base you have, and also be willing to pivot, change, and modify your products or services or timeline for the work to be able to fit that specific need they have right now. And it's something that can continue to grow and scale, as this is probably going to become more of a permanent fixture over the next months and years as things go more digital to begin with and make it that much easier, right? For people. So this is something that you need to look into. You also have the example of organizations or conferences, associations that used to have meetings in person. Now they're having virtual meetings. Now they can do some of those meetings through Zoom or Skype or whatever platform they want, but how are they sharing resources? How are they building community? How are they connecting? Are you able to help them with a website that helps facilitate that? Helps facilitate things that they used to do in person. Now find that niche of things that used to be done in person and apply that, how you can produce a product or service or do something for an organization that can help them replicate that online, with obviously caveats and differences to make it, that much easier online. And you can't just do one-to-one replication. That's what I want to encourage you right now. I want to make sure that you're not giving up. You're going out there, you're talking to your current clients, you're figuring out what's working, what's not working for them, helping them pivot, help you pivoting with them. And I also want to encourage you to not stop networking. There's online networking events going on. And actually, there's easier. I mean, you can actually go to more networking events now than you have been able to before, because now you're able to attend networking events virtually. You can attend more of them. You're also able to join LinkedIn groups, join Facebook groups. There's a lot of people posting about needing help. There's a lot of work being done online. There's a lot of people looking to go online. Can you support other businesses in their approach? Help support them building a product, helping them with the design or development or marketing around their work. So there's a ton of new opportunities, a lot of work coming in for a lot of digital agencies. And I want you to have a piece of that. But if you're not going out there and trying to find people, the next best thing is trying to find agencies you can partner with to provide an even better solution to those clients. In just a recap for today, 1, stay healthy, stay home. 2, I want you to make sure that you're talking to your current clients, you're figuring out what's working, who you're communicating with, and try to replicate those clients. 3rd, keep your eyes on the market. Remember that you have to be willing to pivot, to be willing to change your services, be willing to accelerate your timeline to fit that need that's right now. And then lastly, don't forget to keep networking, keep building up your business and leads that you're looking for. Even though you can't go out in person, you can still do things online. And one of the biggest things I will say is the examples that we have today, when you're talking about a website, we're talking about business use case for having an online presence. This is the perfect example to be able to showcase why it's important not to just have a Facebook page, why it's important to have a website with additional capabilities that can be extended in times of need. Hey everyone, I really appreciate you joining me today in this video. If you would please give a like, comment, or share. I'd really like to hear any questions you have, any other concerns. I really do care about you guys, and I want you to make sure that you're not impacted as greatly as you could be during this crisis, and you can keep on growing and building your businesses. So with that, don't forget to grow as you go.